Wir sind heute nicht in der Eishalle, sondern im Musensaal im Rosengarten in Mannheim und heißen herzlich willkommen Brittany Kucera von den Mad Dogs Mannheim. Brittany, yesterday you won 5-0 against the DEB U20-Perspektivteam. And how did you experience the game?
It was a really fun game. It was fun playing against the German U20-Perspektivteam. I think we played really well. It was a little bit messy at the beginning, but as soon as we got into the flow of things, got a couple goals. It was a really good game, and this cup tournament that we're playing is a really good way to get some more games in the season, get more experience for us and the second league from league in Germany. So yeah, it's a really great experience.
And you said you had some problems to start into the game, but I think you shot the first rocket, the 1-0. Can you describe it? Can you remember the goal?
Yeah, there was a bunch of rebounds around the net. I think it was the third rebound that popped out, and I just put it in backhand. It was a good way to get the game going.
So you have been very patient, and that's paid back.
Yeah, exactly, genau.
And now you are in the semi-final and will join the Final Four tournament in Füssen in January. I would like to ask, how do you feel in Mannheim? Do you feel well?
Yeah, I love Mannheim. I played here 3 years ago with the men's fifth league team, and I'm lucky enough to have been able to return back and play for the Frauen-Bundesliga this year.
And what's the difference, apart from feeling well as well with the women as with the men? How, if you compare the men's fifth league to the DFEL league, what would you say? Are there some differences? Are the shoots harder the men do, or are there any other difference? What about the technique, for instance?
Yeah, I think the Frauen-Bundesliga is a much more skillful game than the men's fifth league, although the men are bigger and a little bit faster. So it really helped to work on my fitness and my reading the play. But playing with the Frauen-Bundesliga, it's a little bit more skill, it's a little bit better hockey, I think, and it's fun to play against girls I've grown up playing against, and the German girls and all the Europeans who are playing here as well.
Okay, you just mentioned German girls and European ones, and we will also fly now northbound to Sweden, because you played 1 year for AIK in the SDHL, Sweden's first league. And if you could please compare again, what's the difference between the Swedish league and the German league? Are there any differences, or is it mostly the same? What would you say?
I think the major difference is the number of games that are played. So in the Swedish league, I think there's 38 games that you would play in the year, whereas there's much less in the German league. And you know, there are multiple reasons for this. There's more teams in the Swedish league. But I think in terms of competition, the leagues are becoming much more close, and it's good to see other European teams like Germany really pushing themselves and potentially bidding for an Olympic run in the future.
Olympics is also a very good word, and we will have to see if some of your mates, which are in Germany's U18, will qualify and promote to the A division again, to the top division, because at the moment they are at the second division. So I guess you will keep fingers crossed for them, don't you?
Definitely. I think also the import players coming in really help push the German players to just be a little bit more aggressive, be a little bit stronger on the puck. And I think women's hockey worldwide is just improving drastically, and it feels so good to have so many younger players really pushing to become better. And that's why it was so great playing this under 18 perspective team, because a lot of players who don't get the chance got a chance yesterday, and it was really great to play against them.
Great, and what you also mean, I guess, is that they got the chance also to see how the women's top league feels, because otherwise it's maybe mostly theory, but now they really could felt on the ice how this is working. So you think as well that this is also a very important lection for them, and not lection in the way, they got a lection, they got five goals, but they could learn a lot of and feel like it feels, right?
Yeah, genau.
Okay, thank you very much, Brittany. We wish you a nice Sunday, because we did this interview 1 day after the game. And of course, we wish you as well a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And of course, an ongoing successful season. Thanks very much. And Brittany Kucera.